What is going on, guys, and welcome to Beer Pressure. Now today we're taking a look at Dogfish Head Brewing. So this is a brewery based out of Milton, Delaware. I mean, for me, I've never been to Delaware, so I for sure haven't been to a brewery up there. But there's pretty much this coastal region up there where their brewery and tap house is located. But guys, they got restaurants up in Maine. I mean, they're doing some good work up in northeast of the United States. So I'm excited to jump in. We got some classics, and let's get to these beers. So like I said, for the most part, these are all classics. I think the Midas Touch might be a special release. I know they're all year round, that's for sure. But anyways, first up we got the 90-minute Imperial IPA. So this IPA comes in at 9% alcohol by volume and 90 IBUs. It says right here on the bottle, our continually hopped Imperial IPA, whose powerful malt backbone stands up to the extreme hopping rate for a pungent, not crushing hop flavor. Right on. Pretty simple kind of bottle. What's interesting is if you've seen my videos before, I talk about like crushability, and typically lighter beers are more crushable. So let's see what a not crushable beer tastes like. Got that CO2 coming off the top. So guys, 90 IBUs. This is gonna be for sure strong. But IPAs, here we go. So right off the bat, you know, not too much head going on. Nice and clear, nice and yellow. It smells familiar, if I gotta be honest. You know, it smells familiar. IPA. Hello? What? But since I'm getting kind of citrusy and very like super piney, that's for sure. All right, let's give her a taste. Ooh. Wow. Dang. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. They got it right. It is super pungent. Like, ooh, it kind of makes me like, what's the word for that? It kind of makes me like pucker up. It kind of makes me pucker up when I first sip it. Man. Okay, so first impressions here. Oh, hello. All right, I know. Party foul. I cleaned it up, but time to get back on track. Man. Want to hear something weird? It reminds me like the flavor of raisins, in a sense, like a raisin wheat bread. That's a good description, I'd say. And oddly enough, like as strong as it is, it's still really good. Like I'm really liking it. And again, I mean, it does say it's not crushable, and so maybe taking repeated sips over and over again isn't the best way to taste it. Because the more I sip, the more I'm like, kind of turned off to it. But it's just super like strong flavor. But again, like for 9% alcohol by volume, 90 IBU, I'd rate it pretty high. That's a good beer right there. This is a 60-minute IPA, and it is the sequel to the 90-minute IPA, which I know you would think it would be kind of flipped. There is another beer in this series. It's a 120-minute IPA, and I know missed opportunity, right? But I think the Midas Touch is a little unique, and I'm excited to get in that one. The 60-minute IPA comes in at 6% alcohol by volume and 60 IBUs. So again, sticking with the kind of tradition. And I enjoy this bottle. It's got a lot more going on than really the other two. The other two are kind of simple. This one's a little more artsy. It's gonna get dark, but I'll get close here. It's got a little clock on it with the 60-minute IPA, Dogfish Head. And before I get into drinking it, I noticed something as I was looking over the bottle. In collaboration with the Boston Beer Company, Samuel Adams. So this will be good. That was interesting. So let's give it a pour. So for comparison, let's not spill this one. How about that? In comparison, it's slightly lighter. You like that? So it's slightly lighter. It's almost a little hazier, actually. That's interesting. Dang, that's unexpected. It's a little hazier. I mean, it's not a hazy IPA by any means, but it's a little bit hazier. Similar scent profile going on. Hoppy, citrusy. This one is just a little bit stronger on the scents, which let's just see before I say anything. Okay. This one I can get behind. Very similar to the 90 minute. Very, very, very similar. The biggest differences are this is crisper. Obviously with the lower down alcohol percentage, it's easier to drink. You know, it's got more drinkability. But luckily the flavors didn't die out for me. And I was a little bit nervous that because they did dial back, and it is a dialed back version of the 90 minute, right? But I thought they were gonna lose some of those flavors because it would be more watered down. But I was wrong for that. This IPA, they're still heavy. I mean, they're kind of heavy, but this one's lighter. They pack a lot though. They pack a lot of flavor. Let's see if I can get a little more specific. Yeah, it's super hoppy, but it's also like, it kind of coats the mouth, and it's been a while since I've had a beer that does that, and it's actually rarer, I feel like, for IPAs to do that, but they got a nice like soft mouthfeel, so it really coats the whole mouth in citrus. For the first time, not only on this channel, but for me, just in general, I have a beer, wine, and mead hybrid. The Midas Touch comes in at 9% alcohol by volume and only 12 IBUs. By far the lowest bitterness of all of these. And it's just interesting, man. I've never had mead, so I think it's a little similar. But this is an ale brewed with barley, honey, grapes, and saffron. So I'm excited. This is a little combo platter. Whew. Let's bust it open. All right, let's see the pour. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, it looks like beer. I expected lighter. I always am surprised. I need to stop. Oh, it smells like champagne, honestly. But anyways, I'm always surprised by colors, but I also feel like I over-exaggerate them in my head. Like when I poured the blueberry sour in one of my previous videos, I thought it was going to be blue, and it turned out to just be yellow. So far though, this is the most carbonated of the two. I mean, these two, I haven't poured them, but this one's just bubbling. And like I said, it smells like champagne quite a bit. Oh no. Another sip. Alright, well, that's gonna be a no for me. Maybe. Well, okay. Let's break it down. Smells like champagne. Tastes like a strong, like white wine. Now, like I said, I haven't had mead before, so I'm not sure like the flavors you get from mead. Maybe I'll check it out and kind of learn me some knowledge. But I don't like this, if I'm being honest. I love the other two, which is so crazy. I had high hopes for this. Let's see if I can get the honey. All right, no. I'm not. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry, King Midas, because apparently this ale is made with those ingredients, barley, honey, grapes, and saffron, were the ingredients found in drinking vessels in the tomb of King Midas. So I apologize. I have failed you. I'm not a fan of this beer. Well, it's nice to know that I don't love every beer, I guess. You know, I'm learning a lot, I'm trying a lot, and they're not always going to be good, but that's okay, right? So Dogfish Head, 2 for 3 out of these selections. Maybe I should have went with the 120-minute IPA. Maybe I'll save that for the future. But if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and click subscribe down below. Leave some comments on what you'd like to see. New videos coming soon, so enjoy responsibly.